It seemed to me that Senator Scott's speech took a much more hopeful tone in general. He, of course, had the advantage of delivering a much shorter speech. It's easier to keep your energy up there. He also, gave credit where it was due to the Trump administration for Operation Warp Speed, which is not something we heard the president speak about last evening. What did you make of Scott's response?
Well, first of all, I've written a response, or I've helped write a response speech before for Senator Rubio when he gave it in 2013. You remember that was the famous water bottle sip moment where a lot of very good speakers flub that speech. It's a difficult one to give because it's you're not interacting with an audience, and it's sort of diminutive by nature to respond to a president's speech. It makes you look like the little brother.
Sure.
I thought Tim Scott overcame all of that. He gave a speech that, for the first time in my memory, was better than the president's speech. And you said in some ways it's easier to give a shorter speech. I think it's harder. It's harder to pack your message into a short amount of time, and he did that very well. It was tight, it was persuasive, and he had good lines. He had more good lines in 5 minutes than President Biden had in 60 minutes.
Right.
He said when he talked about infrastructure and the Democrats' partisanship on infrastructure, he said they're not even building bridges to build bridges.
Right.
When he talked about the voter ID laws, he said that Black and Latino voters agree, according to the polling on this. He said common sense makes for common ground.
Right.
Those are good lines. That's hard to come up with. It sounds easy, which is credit to him, but it's hard to come up with that stuff. He did very, very well. It was a difficult speech to give, but I thought it was a mic drop.